Life with Ben, only on PTV.
If any of you have been watching my previous episodes of Life with Ben with any regularity, you know I'm kind of challenged in the kitchen. It's no secret that I'm kind of afraid of cooking, not that I can't do it. I don't have the confidence that it really takes to become extremely proficient in the kitchen, but I'm learning. There are a lot of things that you can get at the grocery store that you can use as food without any assistance at all, because if you have a microwave, you can warm it up. I like to refer to this as comfort food in a can. Being that I've always had people who are around to take care of me, thank you very much, Sherry. Thanks, Mom. Thank you, Megan. Oh, and thank you, Arnie and Doug. I usually am fed fairly well. And because of that, I've never ever sampled any of these foods that I'm going to sample for this episode. You might find it surprising that I've never tried any of these, but I don't know why I never have. First off is canned chili. I'm trying Stagg's chili for the first time. I have had Stagg's chili, but not by itself. I've usually had it in some sort of cheese sauce or something to mix it in with a dip. This is the first time I've ever sampled it as its own product. It's actually not that bad. It's got a good bite. It's definitely red enough to be chili, at least any chili that I would want to eat. But it is delicious. It's no wonder they sell a lot of this. Next up, I'm going to try the Chef Boyardee mini ravioli. I have the Chef Boyardee mini ravioli here in front of me. I was talking to my friend Sean about doing this episode of Life with Ben, and I was explaining to him how I had never had this product before. He was telling me, oh my gosh, I eat those all the time. I just had a can of those a couple days ago. I eat it right out of the can. And I thought, well, if people have been eating this out of the can without heating it up, it's got to be okay to eat that way. Otherwise, would they still be around? Because I've seen these on the shelves for years, practically all my life, I guess. But when I was growing up, they probably weren't able to say no preservatives, no artificial colors, and no artificial flavors on the package. Canned food has come a long way. But I'm going to try these for the very first time, so let's give it a shot. They're not bad. I've had better, but I really can't expect that much out of a can. I would say for convenience and being out of a can, not a bad product. I can see why people eat these on a regular basis. I can also see why they would be good in an office setting where you just stick them on a shelf somewhere, and if you're really pressed for time, you just grab a can and take it to the microwave and heat it up. Or a college student who's cramming and can't get out to go get Taco Bell. Or the challenged bachelor in the kitchen. And there's me. I'm just challenged all around. Not bad. But I'm gonna try one more product, and that is Spaghettios. I've never had Spaghettios. This has got to be the simplest pasta dish in the world. It's just pasta in a tomato and cheese sauce. They're Spaghettios. They used to be a Franco-American product, but after reading some research on Franco-American, I found out that Franco-American was at least what I saw, a label that belonged to Campbell's. And Campbell's acquired them, according to the article I read, all the way back in 1915. So even though I grew up thinking that they were produced by Franco-American, they've always been a Campbell's product in my lifetime, but I've never had them. Again, this is another product that people would eat right out of a can, including Sean. So we're gonna give this a shot. These taste about exactly as I anticipated that they would be tasting like. It's not bad, it's not great, but it's kind of what I would expect to find in a school cafeteria when I was in high school. I'm sure they might have better food now. This is about what I would expect in a high school cafeteria, and yet I'm still eating it. It's not bad. I imagine if I was really pressed and there was nothing around other than a can of these, I'd probably eat them. Considering that I had never eaten them up to this point in my life, says a lot about how food is offered to me on a regular basis. I count myself as very fortunate in that department. But they're okay. So now that I've sampled Stagg's chili, Chef Boyardee mini ravioli, and Campbell's Spaghettios, I guess I'd have to rank them in my preference. It's kind of what I do with food challenges. And I would probably put them right in the order that I ate them. Number 1, Stagg's. Number 2, the ravioli. And number 3, Spaghettios. I'm shocked that that's how I'm ranking them, but that's how I'm calling it. Remember, adventure is out there.